All right, good day, yogis. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab, and the 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for verification. Classes are $10, and if you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos are then uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. So please visit any of those platforms for class anytime, 24/7. If you're thinking about coming to in-studio classes, please visit my website again. Look for the text in pink. Now, those are the instructions on how to pre-register for class. You do need to download the waiver and e-sign and reattach to the email for pre-registration. Very important to do that for liability as well as contact tracing. So make sure you do that part. Today's class is open flow. It is a level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of injuries, special conditions, limitations, make sure that you check in and pull back on any poses that are out of your range, or if something is inappropriate for your practice, either skip it or modify it. Okay, so if you're tight around the hips, please elevate, sit up on the block. And any injuries today for you? Okay, good. All right, palms face up. Fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. As you ground evenly, allow your shoulders to broaden. And with the lips touching, start to regulate your breath by breathing only through your nose. And start to let your inhales even out with your exhales. And ujjayi your breath whenever you're ready. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call on response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Katopiwa, Katopiwa, Yaha Smari, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Pihendraha, Suchihi. Start to open the eyes and let the palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release back center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll it center. A few more rounds in the same direction. And chin back to center and pause. Take in the opposite direction. And take it back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine. Coming off your blocks and extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting and turn your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in. Roll out. Draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around. Back to center again. Cross your shins, opposite shin on top. Raise the arms up high, extend. Twist to the right on the exhale. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Exhale, other side. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Take it back up. Legs forward, forward, forward. Take it back up. Draw the left heel in, and the shin is parallel to front of the mat, and you end up with a 90-degree angle. So you're actually sitting on the outer left leg, outer left hip. And draw the right heel back as well, and also take a 90-degree angle there. Square to face forward over your left leg. Draw the left leg in just a little bit so that the hip and the knee line up, and you end up with 90 degrees. There you go. Okay? All right, so frame your left leg with hands either side, lengthen your spine, and start to lean forward about 45 degrees. Keep the spine really lengthened. Then reach your right hand forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lean forward some more. And then one more time, lean forward even more. Reach strongly to your right fingertips forward. So you should feel a nice stretch to the outer left leg, outer left glutes. And start to make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are and counter twist to the right. Square back to center. Step the right foot down. And the right heel and the right feet actually line up with each other. And then pivot to the right heel. All right? So frame your hands either side of the left leg again. And then roll the right knee forward. Roll the right knee back. Roll the right knee forward. Roll the right knee back. Roll forward, roll back. Stay rolled back with your right hand. Press your right hand against your shin, against your inner thigh. And then draw back up to center. Walk your hands over to the left side and lower your left arm down. Take the right hand to support and lift the right leg. And square the hips to face forward. That's right. Draw the right knee forward. Draw the right heel back. Draw the right knee forward. Draw the right heel back. Draw forward. Draw back. Keep the heel drawing back. Reach your right hand back. Grab the foot and kick back. And start to release. Square back to center. Sit back up. Draw the left heel in. Connect the right heel with your left ankle. There. Left hand to the floor, right arm is up. Reach forward and forward, forward. If you're ready to bind, wrap the right arm around the right shin, left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, forward. Start to release, come back up, keep the legs as they are, and twist to the right. Square back to center, twist to your left. Square back to center. Swing the right leg back behind you, tuck the right toes under. Raise your left leg up, three-legged dog. Left knee in towards the nose and round. Kick it up, open up the hips and the left knee outside the left arm to touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, lift up, gaze upwards. Exhale, bow forward, devotional warrior. Take it back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Extended side angle. Half bind, right hand behind you. And if your shoulders are ready to take a full bind, wrap the left arm underneath, catch the other hand, lift up, lean back, and stack your shoulders. Release, come back up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk your feet forward toward your hands and take the feet down. So remeasure again. Draw the right heel in, left heel back. So you want to sit on the outer right hip, outer right seat, and line up the knee with the hip, and then take the right shin parallel to the front of the mat. Do the same thing with your back leg. Then square over your right leg, support with the hands to either side, lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, lean forward to about 45 degrees. Keep the spine lengthy. Support with your right hand. Reach your left hand forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, traction. Your left hand further forward and extend. And then go one more time, a little bit deeper. So you should get a really nice stretch to your outer right leg, outer right seat, outer right hip. Start to walk it back in. Keep the legs as they are. Twist to your left. Draw back to center. Walk your right hand a little bit further out. Take the right forearm down. Left hand to support, and then lift the left leg. Draw the left knee in. Roll the, sorry. Come back up. I forgot one thing. Step the left foot down. And then walk the left heel further out and pivot to the heel. We want to go into the rolling of the hips first. Sorry, guys. Roll the left knee forward. Roll the left knee back. Roll forward. Roll back. Roll forward. Roll back. Stay rolled back. Press your left hand to the inner left thigh and allow more hip opening through the left hip crease. Left inner thigh. Release. Now, walk your right hand further out, right forearm down, support with your left hand. Then, pick up your left leg and turn the left knee forward. Now, draw the left knee forward, left heel back, left knee forward, left heel back, left knee forward, left heel back. Stay here. Reach back with your left hand, grab the foot, and kick. Start to release, step the left foot down, lift back up. Draw the right heel in a little bit closer, intersect the left heel with your right ankle. So you're still sitting to the outer right leg, outer right hip, and your left seat comes off the floor. So this is a variation on the Marichyasana. Right hand to the floor, left arm up, and reach forward, folding forward. If you're good to start binding, wrap the left arm around the left shin, right hand back behind you, and fold. Start to release, come back up, keep the legs as they are. Twist to your left. Back to center. Twist to the right. Back to center. Swing the left leg back behind you. Through that shape of pigeon, kick the right leg up. Three-legged dog. Right knee in toward the nose and round the spine. Kick it up, open up the hips. Bend the right knee outside the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace with the other thumb on top. Lift up, gaze upwards. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Take back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior, side angle. Extended side angle, left arm reaching forward, left side stretch. Half bind, left arm up and behind you, stacking your shoulders. If half bind is good, stay here. If you're ready for the full bind, thread the right arm underneath to catch the other hand. Then lift up, lean back, and step. Release, inhale, come up. Reverse warrior, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk your feet forward towards your hands, come into a standing position, separating your feet about mat width, and then take your left hand to center, bend your left knee, raise your right arm up into a half bind to twist. Take the gaze to the floor, shift to stand on the right foot, kick the left heel back, revolve half moon with a half bind. Bend your left knee, grab the foot with your right hand, revolve to Tadasana, lift and kick back. Take the gaze to the floor for balance, lift the upper torso, reach your left hand forward, revolve dancer. Then start to stand up for tree pose. Wrap the hands back behind you. Broaden your shoulders and look up for a back bend. Keep the hands bound, side bending over to the left. Square back to center, toppling tree. So reach your left heel back, bow forward a little bit more, raise your left leg a little higher. And begin to step it back for warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, raise your right leg up, open up the hips and flip. In your flip dog, if you can go into a wheel, step the left foot in and take the right hand down and flip it to a wheel. Start to make your way back. Flip it back around. Right foot forward, crescent moon. Left knee comes down. Set up your pose, lunge forward. When you're ready, Venus Mudra. You have your options to stay here in the basic crescent moon. If you want the heart opener, wrap the hands back behind you. If you want the side bend, left arm overhead, you can also go the opposite direction, right arm overhead. If you like the mermaids, go ahead and work on your mermaids. Binding left hand to left foot, mermaid one. Mermaid two with the bind if you want that. All right, let's start to break. Hands to the floor, either side, half split. Tuck left toes under, shift back, lengthen your right leg, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. We're going to work toward a full split. All right, step the right foot back down. Walk your right foot forward a few more inches and lunge forward. So now you're going into more hip opening and then going back into your hamstrings. One more time, and then we'll go into the split. All right, start to shift it back into your half split. Once again, flexing your right foot, lengthening out the right hamstring. Now, the next time we come forward, right, be light on the front heel so that when you slide forward, it doesn't traction too much into your mat. So be light so you can slide forward. So gently start to slide forward. Now stop at a certain point, and then you can always inch your left knee back. And then slide forward, left knee back, slide forward, left knee back. So make your way nice and slow into your split. Two more breaths. Alrighty, when you're ready to break, again, when you come up, be light on the front heel so that when you slide the foot back, it doesn't traction too much onto the mat. And then step the right foot back down, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. When you step the right foot back, extend the malasana. So heels together, toes apart, bend the knees and draw the feet toward the heels and just fold forward here. Now start to walk your hands further back and start to pivot to a squatting position if you can. Keep the heels touching toward each other and fold forward here. If you can balance and you can wrap your arms around your shins, you can bind one hand to the other wrist and fold forward here. And this next pose is what I like to call a leaping frog. It's very similar to a crow pose, except your hands are way wider. And rather than the knees to the back of the arms, it's the inside of the thighs to the back of the arms. So it's quite wide, and you're quite flat, and the heels are out in a flex foot position, so it's like a frog. So I like to call this a leaping frog. That's right, good. Try it again. And then lower the seat a little bit more if you can. Yeah. So there's a balance that has to happen, right? When you're really high up, you have to lower the seat and lift the head in opposition. So get as low and to the parallel to the floor as possible. So like a leaping frog. There you go. So notice the hip opening that happens, right? And because you're bearing weight of your torso and your hips downwards against the inner thighs, rolling out this way, it goes into the hips. Versus when you're taking a crow, right? It's not so much in the opening of the hips at all. You feel very little here, right? So, so in taking the leaping frog, you get a lot of hip opening. All right, begin to walk back to your down dog and pedal out your legs. And then gently walk your feet forward toward your hands and walk your feet wide about mat width distance. Then take the right hand to center, bend your right knee, keep the left leg extended, raise your left arm up to twist into a half bind. Then take the gaze to the floor for balance, shift to your left foot, reach your right heel back, half bow, revolve, half moon. Then bend your right knee, grab the inside of the right foot with your left hand, revolve Chapasana. Take a gaze to the floor for balance, revolve dancer, lift the upper torso, and reach your right arm forward, kick the right foot back. Then start to stand up for your tree pose. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace with the other thumb on top, Broaden your shoulders. Look up for the back bend. Come back up to vertical and side bend over to the right. Square back to center, toppling tree. With the bow forward, a little bit more with your torso, and raise your right leg higher, like a standing split. Then step it back, warrior one. Exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, raise your left leg up, open up the hips, bend the left knee, and flip. You may stay here in the flip dog, or this develops into a wheel pose. When you're ready, flip it back. Three-legged dog with the left leg up. Step the left foot forward, right knee comes down. Crescent moon. Set up your base. Walk your hands in. Lift the torso. Venus Mudra. If you took additional variations, go ahead and repeat them. For example, some of you maybe took the hands back behind you for the heart opener. Maybe side bending one side bending the other. If you took your mermaids, mermaid one, grabbing outside the right foot, left arm up. Mermaid two, grabbing the inside the foot, sliding the foot to your elbow crease, and maybe taking the back. All right. Let's begin to break. Hands to either side of the left foot. Tuck the right toes under for a half split. Supporting with the hands, either side, lengthen out your left leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. All right, so these are preparations, beginning to work on the hamstrings a little bit more specifically in your hips so that you're preparing to go into the full split. All right, step the left foot back down. Inch your left foot forward a few inches and lunge forward a little bit more deeply. So going into the hips. All right, shift it back again one more time for your hamstrings on the left side. So again, when you're sliding your left foot forward, be light on the front heel. So you're going to go forward a little bit, go back a little bit with back knee. So you're going to shift forward and back, okay? So as you're ready, forward a little bit, right knee back a little bit, left heel forward a little bit, right knee back a little bit. Keep working until you get to your deepest extension, and then you're going to stabilize and hold. All right, so when we come out of it, again, be very light on the front heel so that when you draw the foot back, you're not tractioning too strongly. Then step the left foot down, tuck the back toes, grounding your palms, step the left foot back, extend it, Malasana. Draw the heels together, knees apart, and then draw the seat toward the heels and fold. And then again, if you want to walk your hands further back, shift the weight back, and then this time when you wrap the arms around the shins, catch the other hand on top and fold forward. And then again, working on that leaping frog. Right, stay as low as you can with your hips. And let the knees go wide. Let the weight of the hips lower you so that you're getting lots of hip opening, inner thigh stretch. All right, start to break. And then walk it back to your down dog. Inhale, come forward into your plank. Lower the knees down. Camel pose. Take the knees to the floor. Have about 1/5 distance between your knees. Tucking the toes under. Setting up with your hands to your lower back. Draw the elbows back. Move the hips forward. Lean the upper torso back. Now you can stay here, supported with the hands, and stay in the supported camel, or reach back to the heels. And deepening by moving the hips forward, drawing your shoulders and the head further back. All right, start to make your way back up. Walk your hands back forward, and let's take one cat pose. So you're rounding the spine, dome the middle of the back up toward the sky as you take the chin toward the chest, and that's the opposite of your camel. And release, come back to neutral, lift the knees for down dog. Inhale. Bend the knees, exhale. Walk, jump your feet forward between your hands. Feet together, knees together. Bend the knees. Rise up, chin. Stepping on the left foot. Pick up the right knee. Right hand to right knee, or yogic toe lock. Extend. Left arm out and open. If you have more flexibility, it could be hand to heel. And open out to side. Draw back to center, stay on the left leg. Shiva Nataraj. Reach your right hand back behind you, grab the inside of the right foot, inner thighs together, left arm forward. As you lean forward, kick back. Start to release, come back up. Step the right foot down, chair, hands together in prayer, twist to the right. Stay there, or side crow to the right. All right, break, step it back, lift up, exhale, dive forward. Inhale, one breath, exhale, walk, jump back, lower all the way down to the belly. Sphinx pose. Walk your hands forward, lower your forearms down. So grabbing opposite elbows gives you your shoulders width. Take the arms to the forearms to the floor parallel. Measure out that your shoulders and your elbows line up so you end up with 90 degrees. Then pressing your belly and your lower ribs down, and then in opposition, press your forearms down to lift the chest. Now gaze is slightly forwards and downwards so the back of the neck remains long. All right, then turn your left hand in 45 degrees. Bend your left knee. Reach back with the right hand, grab the foot, kick back, lift, and look past your right shoulder behind you. Now, if this is good, stay here. If you have more back bending, press your left palm to the floor, lift up, and it's a higher position, a deeper back bend. And start to release. Square back to center. Second side. Turn the right hand in, bend your right knee. Reach back with your left hand. Grab the foot, kick back, look past your left shoulder. If you want to stay here, keep it here. If you want to go deeper, press your right palm to the floor, lift the right elbow, kick back, and look past your left shoulder. Release, square back to center. Once you calm your rotation of the spine, right, coming back to this back bend, then move the elbows outwardly, lower onto the floor, walk your hands back, child's pose, nice and slow, to transition into the stretch of your lower back. And transitioning back to down dog. Bend the knees and have one breath. Exhale, walk, jump your feet forward between your hands. Feet together, knees together. Bend the knees, rise up chair. This time, let's step on the right foot first. Pick up the left knee, right hand to your left knee, or the outside of the left foot, extend forward. Reach left arm back to twist. Once you steady your balance, if you want to look behind you, you can. Square back to center. Step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Bend the knees, come back up, stepping on left foot, pick up the right. Left hand to right knee, outside the right foot. Extend forward, reach the right arm back to twist. Once you're steady, if you want to look behind you, you can. Square back to center, step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Bend the knees, come back up, chair. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee. Left hand to left knee, or yogic toe lock. Extend right arm out and open. If you have more flexibility to take the hand to heel, you can go a little bit deeper. Square back to chair, left foot down, hands together in prayer, twist to your left, hook the right arm to outer left knee and twist. Either stay there or side crow to your left. All right, square back to chair. Exhale, dive forward. Bend the knees, walk, jump back. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Come forward into your plank, lower the knees down. Camel pose, this time toes are untucked. So I'll give you an option. If you want to take the regular camel pose, untucked, you can do that. If you want to dip further down to take the crown of the head to touch the floor, you can do that too. So this is how it's done if you're going for the deeper variation. So you're going to take the hands to basically your upper hamstring. As you lean back, you're going to slide the hands down, and then crown of the head to touch the floor. And then lift back up. So go ahead. Good, almost there. Almost there. You were about that much. Yeah, quads, right? If you want some support, I can give you some support. Do you want me to touch you? And okay, okay? Yes. Almost there. Almost there. There you go. Good. Okay. All right, so for those of you just taking the regular camel, my knees are a little bit wide. All right, make your way back up. Walk your hands forward, and let's take one cat. And come back to neutral, down, down. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose for your pigeon. Land that left shin to the floor. Into right knee further back. So let's walk the hands back. Level out the pelvis. Elongate through the spine. And with your hands supporting, let's lift up for a back bend first. Let's get a really nice front body extension through this back bend. And then start to unfurl forward. All right, those of you taking additional variations, go ahead and work on your variations. All right, you can stay in the forward fold for a twist in one direction to the left, right? Different arm variation. Or twist to the right. Take the shin more parallel to the front of the mat, flex your left foot, lean the torso over to the right, and hook the left tricep to show the left foot, hands together in prayer, and twist. If you're taking your mermaids, take your mermaids. All different types of binding that you might have. You can take mermaid 1. Revolve your mermaid 1. Mermaid 2, without a bind, with a bind. Mermaid, right? It was frog legs instead. I'll give you 5 more deep breaths, working on anything else you want. All right, lift back up. Stay on your left shin forward. Swing the right leg around and center your feet. Take a leg cradle. All right, but before we take the leg cradle, let's go into the hips a little bit in a different way. Support the heel of the right foot. Flex your right foot. Then draw the right knee back. Reach your right heel forward. Draw the right knee back. Reach your right heel forward. Draw back. Reach forward. Now, take a leg cradle. And then let's take seated compass, draw the right knee over the right shoulder, left hand to grab the top and outside the right foot, right hand to support to the floor, thread the head and extend. All right, let's break, release, and swing the right leg all the way back and through your pigeon. Make your way back to the down dog and pedal out. All righty, second side, right leg up. Draw the right knee in, line the shin to the floor, inch your left knee further back, walk your hands back, elongate through the spine, and let's take a back bend and broaden first. And start to unfurl forward, forearms down, or making pillows with the hands. And then again, if you're working with variations, go ahead and take those same variations you did on the first side. Right, so you're twisted. You can twist to the right hand to your lower back or taking the bind. Right arm can also reach forward for the extension. You can twist to your left, move the right heel further forward. Maybe the shin is about parallel to front of the mat and flex your foot. Lean the torso over to your left. Hook the right tricep to solve the foot. Hands together in prayer and lean back. If you went for your mermaids, same hand, same foot. Mermaid 1. Opposite hand and foot. Revolved. Mermaid 1. Mermaid 2. Hand to the inside of the foot. Draw that foot to your elbow crease. Reach your left arm up. Then Mermaid 2 can be right arm up, unbound, or take the full bind. Lastly, if you have the frog legs, and maybe you had anything else, go ahead. I'll give you about 3 more breaths. All right, let's make your way back up. Take the right foot down. Swing the left leg around. And then let's take your leg cradle. All right, supporting the left heel from the underside, flexing your left foot, sitting up tall, lift. Then draw the left knee back. Move the left heel forward. Draw the left knee back. Move forward. Draw back. Move forward. So that's just to give a little bit of range of motion to the hips. So that prepares you to take the leg cradle and try to sit up tall here. So this is further giving you more openness into the hips, preparing you to take the seated compass. All right, so release it. Take the left knee over your left shoulder, a little higher if you can. Right hand to grab the top and the outside of the left foot. You can extend, thread the head, and then support with your left hand and try to extend the left leg and the right arm. Best you can. Alrighty, start to release, then swing the left leg all the way back, and walk it back to the down dog. When you're ready, walk or jump through to a seated position. Seated spinal twist. So if you're taking the half variation, left leg extended, step the right foot over. If you're taking the full variation, you have more hip opening. Draw the left heel in first, right leg over. Right hand is behind you, left arm is up, and twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Counter twist to your left. Yogi's option, stay here, or if you want to take the arm balance of Kundiyasana 2. Good. Good. All right, release, square back to center. Extend both legs forward and shake it out. All right, second side, half variation, right leg extended, step the left foot over. Full variation, right heel comes in, left leg over. Left hand to the floor for support, right arm is up, and twist to your left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist to the right. So again, your options, stay here for neutralizing twist, or Kundiyasana 2. There you go. Nice. All right, when you're ready to break, extend both legs forward, shake it out. And then with your hands to either side of you, sliding your hands out to help lower onto your back. Keep the left arm out, draw the left knee in, and twist to the right. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist your left. And come back to center again, hugging both knees in. And step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward. Savasana, find a relaxation. Let it all go. And begin to take the breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite direction. When you're ready, roll over to the right and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sila in practice. And I'll come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for sharing your practice with me today. I appreciate your time. Please visit, again, my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo, again, is my preferred way of payment, and the handle is Simha Yoga Lab. 4-digit ID code is 8096. Classes are $10. If you're having a difficult time, 5 is fine. And I'm streaming on Instagram, Facebook, and then uploading the videos to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. So visit any of those websites, those platforms. All right, thank you again for your time. Be well. I'll see you soon.